So a 2-1 win in your return to the FA Vase this afternoon against Clevedon Town. What are your initial thoughts from the game?
Well, we said to the lads before the game, you know, when players come to the club, all they ever talk about is the FA Vase and wanting to play in it. And I think today was evident how much it meant to the boys, you know, to be 1-0 down and then to come back and win 2-1 was excellent. And as you can hear there, the boys are delighted. So yeah, great day for the club.
Like I say, it's just nice to be back in a national competition again.
Yeah, to be fair, it's frustrating we come out of it, but I understand the reasons, and you know, it's fantastic to be back. And days like this, the boys are going to look back on, because you know, me as an ex-player and Miller and all, we always look back and we talk about the Vase days and the cup runs, and it's good to look back on these and you know, making their own history.
Onto the game today, and after sort of an even start, they take the lead with a header. And what are your thoughts going behind?
Yeah, I thought they started the game well. You know, as expected. You know, Western League side, they knock it around well, and they caused us a few problems. And fair play to their goal. You know, great corner and great header. You know, nothing you can do about that. But I felt going in at half time, we were still a better side and we had the better chances. So I was never worried, and I thought it was key that we scored early, which luckily we did. And then I thought we were 2-1 to flurry to them. I thought actually, you know, we had a lot of chances and we should have put them to bed. But
what did you say at half time, given that you were sort of in the last 15 minutes of the half, you were sort of building up a good head of steam?
Yeah, more of the same really. You know, like sometimes you can go in at half time as management and be very critical and you know, and give the guys a hard time, whereas I thought we were excellent in the first half. You know, to be 1-0 down, I thought was not really a true reflection of the game. Yeah, just more of the same.
Did you get the goal 8 minutes into the second half? Good call of Dave Buglino, good header from James Ward.
Yeah, I thought Borgie was fantastic today, and it seemed to be a game of set pieces actually. There was a lot of them. You know, we had I think 2 cleared off the line, and it was a great header. You know, Wardy's put it back, as they say, put it back where it come from, and the goalkeeper watched it in just very much like their goal. So you know, really pleased to get off to a good start, and that gives us a platform then to go on and express ourselves in the second half.
Yeah, and at that point when it's level in a cup tie, you want your big on-fire strikers to really show up, and then Dave Blizzard gets the goal.
Yeah, I thought it was very much like the Sol Ash game. We felt an absolute momentum swing the minute they scored, and I felt like today, once we got the first goal, I felt they died a little bit, and I thought the goal we scored for the second goal was lovely football between Geordie and Blizzy's, like, you know, gone up there and played a 1-2 and a composed finish. And if there's ever an end to score your first goal with Falmouth Town, that's definitely the end, you know, because the crowd today were fantastic.
And like I said, there's some very good chances to make it 3-1, one appeared off the line, a couple of jumps to Dave Buglino as well, so it was, you know, like you say, it could have been a flattering score. Yeah,
and obviously that makes it nervy for the last 5-10 minutes, but again I thought we dealt with it, but I think the turning point of the game for me was Barnsley's save at 1-0 to them. Just after half time, the boys hit one and I've gone, that's it, that's goal. And then he's put his hand around it, and then you know, you probably look at it and go 2-0 down, you're finding it very hard for yourself, but you know, he deserves special mention for that, because I know the strikers get a lot of glory, but that was a match-winning save.
And what you sort of go through your mind at full time and look around, like, you know, lined up with people cheering at the game, it must have been a great feeling.
That's fantastic. You know, I'm a Falmouth boy, and I remember coming here as a kid watching the FA Vase, you know, the glory days of all the great players, and you know, I never actually played in the Vase with Falmouth. I did. I don't remember doing anything well in it. And, you know, it was great today. You know, great to see so many people here. You know, and you could just hear the roar, and you know, it's fantastic. And it'd be nice now. You know, I think the club will obviously want a home draw, but I think the boys would love an away trip again against a non-peninsular side, and hopefully it could be a fantastic weekend away.
Diverting away from cup matters, I think Wednesday, depending on what St Austell did today, you'd have a home tie here against St Austell, chance for revenge, but good to focus back on league matters again.
Yeah, it's frustrating really how the fixtures have gone. You know, playing St Austell twice within like 9 games is not ideal, but you know, it's a great chance, like you said, to try and get a bit of revenge, because we know that game we were poor, we weren't good enough, and it's all set up for a nice game really.